Hello? Hey, Kyle, what's up, man?
Shut up. Did you get the box?
The box? Oh yeah, I got it right here.
Open it.
What? Did you send this?
Yeah, I did. Just open it.
Wait, did you use my credit card again?
Yeah, I did. Which reminds me, stop changing your PIN number.
Okay.
Open it.
Oh no! No, you didn't!
Oh, but I did.
Look, why would you do this? You hate these figures!
Look, we both know they are terrible, but you asked for this.
No, I didn't!
Yeah, you did. You stopped doing skits before your reviews.
What?
I loved the skits. I told you that. But stop doing them.
So, these are my punishment?
Yes, it is either this, or I send you a bunch of robots in disguise figures.
Oh dear God, anything but that.
So you have to review those, and there better be some skits.
Okay. I'll do more skits. So this happened to me today. What's the point of existing if the only thing you do is become a meat shield for your teammates? An interesting question. A question that can be answered by Blackjack and Groove, two Legends figures from the Combiner Wars line. Today we're going to take a look at them and try to understand why they exist. So one of them, right off the bat, was a response to the people who had to have it like G1! So, here's your G1. Groove to go with your Defensor. People, the times are changing. The other one is a pointless cash grab. Good job, Hasbro. We didn't see that one coming. Anyway, these two, like I said, are Legends from the Combiner Wars line. And most of the Legends have turned into weapons or just been standalone characters. Not these guys. Not these guys. Their only point in life is to be a meat shield. So, let's take a look at their vehicle modes. We'll start off with Groove, who has a white motorcycle. A very bland white motorcycle. He's kind of a futuristic looking bike. But, you know, he's got white paint and black paint and silver here. He just looks really bland. The only thing that stands out is the Sheriff-style Autobot logo back here. But he just is not interesting to look at. He's just a solid stick of white, black, and gray. I don't quite understand why. He rolls okay, and he does have a little kickstand, so he doesn't fall over, but he's so beefy on the bottom, I mean, he wouldn't fall over anyway. But that's it. He's just a little teeny tiny motorcycle. I mean, he does bring a different vehicle mode to the Combiner Wars line, thank goodness. We haven't had a motorcycle yet, but this one just isn't anything to write home about. He's so little, and he's not that interesting. I mean, he's trying to be interesting, but he's just not. Blackjack is a little sports car. He's got some dark gray plastic along with some purple detailing, some gold here on his windshields, a very nice Decepticon logo, some silver paint here, and he does come with a weapon, which is more than you can say for Groove. He comes with this, which is a kind of like an axe-looking thing, like I don't know. It plugs in back here to become a spoiler and a roof-mounted gun, which is kind of cool, I guess. So there's that. But if you take it off, he's still, you know, a sports car. Black wheels, underside is not super interesting, which is fine. He doesn't roll super well. A lot of him drags. So the one thing a car is supposed to do, he can't do. So, yeah. If you look under here, though, there is some detail molded in. Oh. Okay, Hasbro. Alright, we get it. Yep, I bought it. I don't care! So, transformation is interesting on these little guys, and very simple, as they are Legends class figures. What you want to do for Groove is pull these whole arm panels out to the side, and they swing up, like so. Then you can lower this waist down, flip out his feet, split his legs, bring down that little panel right there, make sure everything's all good, tabbed up, straighten out his arms, bada boom, bada bing, we have a grasshopper. Now, Blackjack. We already took his little thingy off. So what you want to do first is you want to come under here and loosen up the grill, because it kind of tabs in. You want to bring the arms out to the side, sides of the doors. You want to untab this back of the car. Then you want to rotate these out to the side, and then the whole top of the car comes up, like so. Sits like that. This panel goes down along the back. This panel comes down along the front. Then you can straighten out his arms and stand him up. So there we have both of them in their robot modes. And Blackjack ends up looking like a decent little Decepticon. He obviously is supposed to be a battle charger. But I gotta say, I do dig his colors. He's got some nice purple. The black and gold is really nice. And his face sculpt, you know, is decent. So as a standalone character, he looks good. I will admit, he has a tiny little Decepticon symbol right there, and you can ask him to hold his little axe weapon, which he can't hold as a gun. Way to go. Groove, on the other hand, ends up just looking goofy. He's way, way too tall in the legs, and his little squat torso, he just looks off. And the robot mode is still very, very bland. His face sculpt is okay. It reminds me of Jazz a lot. But, you know, there's a little tiny Autobot symbol there. You know, he's just, like I said, he's not that appealing to the eye. He's just white, black, and gray, and he's got a little bit of gold, on his little windshield there. But other than that, he's just kind of bland. Posability, I guess, on Blackjack, you have this rotation at the head, which is nice. A ball joint with a cut out to the side, and you can rotate those all the way around. But his little wheels get in the way, so woo! Swivel at the lower arm and an elbow bend about 90 degrees. Nothing at the waist because of the way he transforms. A full ball jointed hip with a cutout to the side. You get a ball joint at the knee, which gives you a swivel and a bend. So, there's Blackjack. Then Groove has rotation at the head. It's stiff, but it does rotate. I know it does. Rotate, dang it! Yeah, so it rotates. But this little panel right here gets in the way, so it's kind of hard to rotate his head just because all this is so in the way. So you can kind of just not even act like he's got a neck joint. Ball joints with a cutout to the side, ball jointed elbows, so you do get a little bit of a swivel there. Nothing at the waist. This is supposed to tab in, but it never does. So, okay. Ball jointed at the hips with a cutout to the side, a swivel there, a knee bend there, and then his feet are articulated. So, there's that. Overall, they're nothing to write home about, and definitely not worth the $10 retail that they're asking for. I mean, looking at my credit card statement, these guys cost $3 a piece on Amazon, and I mean, they're neat to have as little desk fidgety transformers, but there's so many much better Legion or Legends or whatever you want to call them sized figures out there. I feel like they really missed the mark with these. So let's take these abominations and use them for their intended purpose. For Blackjack, we're going to want to take him back to car mode. So close up all this. Usually I would cut this part out, but they're so simple, I don't have to. Close all this up. Okay. And then you're going to want to take him like this and take his shield, and instead of putting it here, put it there. Woo. Groove does get a little bit more involved in his combined mode transformation, so we'll see what he does here. You want to take his chest and fold it up. Rotate this all the way down like so. So you break his spine. That's cool, I guess. At least I'm getting some satisfaction out of these. Rotate his legs up to the side. Turn him at the little thigh joint there. Close up his feet. You want to rotate these up and tab his arms into the legs, which, yeah, like that. So tab his legs right there, and there you go. So, now, let's combine them. Groove combines with Defensor in a couple different places. There's some tabbing in that has to happen, but when it's done, he sits securely. However, it's almost frustrating to get him into this position just because of how Defensor is. You have to take this peg on his butt and plug it into this peg right here, and then these two pegs on his arm wrap around this center bit and peg on. So what you do first is I just kind of take him and mash him on there. And then just kind of finesse these little arms around, and everything comes untabbed because it's all loose. And there you go. Bada boom, bada bing. There is Groove as a chest plate. I asked for this. So, moving him aside, Blackjack is a bit easier to apply. Simply take Menassor's chest, give him open heart surgery. Take these two little pegs, plug them onto here, and there you go. That's it. That's all you have to do. So, in this configuration, they are straight up meat shields. That's what their purpose in life is to get shot. Do I think they're necessary? Absolutely not. Were they worth the $3 a piece I spent on them? Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Right now, meh. Overall, they're gonna look okay filling out the ranks on my Combiner Wars shelf. Oh, I knew I needed another Decepticon. It's nice that they included one of the original G1 members. of the Protect-A-Bots in a feasible size, because they obviously couldn't make a motorcycle a deluxe. But there had to be some kind of better way to do this. Really? Really? He just sits there. This kind of makes sense. It kind of looks like G1 Motormaster's or Menosaur's chest. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why these were designed other than just a simple cash grab. They're definitely not worth the $10 you pay for them at retail, so please don't do that. They're interesting, but not really worth more than $5 a piece. So, with that in mind, thanks for watching this video. Kyle, I'm going to shred all my credit cards, so bye.